Hi Gemini, this is your March 24th through the 30th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the 5th spread, will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Gemini. We have a strength clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Fool. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Gemini, besides the Lovers and the potential outcome, which is your major arcana card, it's also a card of a choice, by the way. We only have water and fire on the table. Only 2 other elements, right? You're an air sign, and besides you, we have fire and water. Some of you could be choosing between 2 people. One of them could be a water sign, the other one could be a fire sign. But I'll interpret this spread as if you're dealing with just one person, and perhaps this person is like a fire sign with a lot of water in their chart, or the other way around, water sign with a lot of fire in their chart, or maybe you're simply very lucky. You're dealing with somebody who is very fiery, very passionate, and at the same time very loving, very lovey-dovey, very romantic. All right? Yeah, I'll interpret it from that angle, from that perspective. All right? So, strength clarified by the Page of Wands. So here comes the first dose of fire. The Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Also fire, more fire, right? Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with, but strength could simply be a card of courage. All right? So perhaps this person needs to have courage to approach you, to reach out to you, right? For whatever reason. Strength could be a card of courage. It's also a card of pure, raw passion. All right. Strength is a card of holding back. Perhaps up until this point, this person was holding back, but they're not going to be able to do that anymore. Right. The Page of Wands clarifying it is a message or them approaching you. Okay. Or inviting you to go somewhere. For some of you, they could be inviting you to join them for an Aries birthday. Right? Or this person could be an Aries and they could be inviting you to their birthday. We'll get to that in just a second. So yeah, the strength, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, this is somebody communicating with you, approaching you, reaching out to you, inviting you, what have you. The Knight of Cups, the next card over. Here comes water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But it's the most romantic, the most caring, the most loving night out of all 4 nights, right? So this is what it's all about. Or perhaps they've got a very romantic something planned for you, right? The Page of Cups clarified by the Fool. So here comes water with fire. The Page of Cups is an invitation or somebody being super nice with you, right? The Fool clarifying it is an Aries major arcana card. We're celebrating Aries birthdays this week and the next couple of weeks. So perhaps you're going to an Aries birthday party, or the person you're dealing with is an Aries, or the Fool is a card of being spontaneous, just jumping right in, that type of energy. Okay? Whenever I get 2 or more pages in readings, I always bring up children, right? Those pages could be children. Perhaps you're a single parent, they're a single parent, and maybe it could be like a play date, or perhaps your kids go to the same school, or maybe your kids are in the same sports team or something like that, and that's how you're connecting. This thing right here could be a play date. Kids could be playing at the playground, and the 2 of you could be getting to know each other. I always bring up kids if there's 2 or more pages. It's just for some of you. All right? In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. The Lovers, first of all, it is your major arcana card, Gemini. You are in your own potential outcome represented by one of your major arcana cards. It's also a card of a choice. So yeah, some of you could be dealing with 2 people. All right? And the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. So more water and fire. The Ace of Cups is all about love, similar to the Knight of Cups energy. Okay? It's true, genuine, authentic love, as a matter of fact. And the Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage. Some people call the Four of Wands the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Okay? So yeah, Gemini, if you're dealing with just one person, They're very fiery and passionate and very loving at the same time. Okay? And just for a sec, if we forget for a sec that the Lovers is one of your major arcana cards, then it's a freaking fantastic card. It's you two in love with one another. Alright? In my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people. It's a great card. Alright, so let me know in the comments down below. How many people are you dealing with? Is it a water sign, fire sign, or some other zodiac sign? Are they fiery, are they passionate, are they loving, or both? Right? But overall, it looks great. You will end up with somebody here. In the potential outcome, you're definitely together with somebody. Alright? Really happy for you, Gemini. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Gemini, this spread is for you. We have the Chariot clarified by the Hierophant. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Taurus, maybe a Sagittarius. You know, we have 3 cards on the table that could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. Or somebody could be showing up and traveling to see you. So I assume somebody is traveling or getting ready to travel in some capacity. It could be you, somebody else, the whole family. And it has something to do with the past, by the way. Okay? Yeah, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Those 2 cards are the 2 fastest cards in the deck. They really are. The Chariot is the fastest major arcana card. The Eight of Wands is the fastest minor arcana card. There's also the Knight of Swords in the deck. That one is pretty speedy too. But yeah, these cards are here. These 2 are here. And the Wheel of Fortune could also be a card of like going somewhere. Okay? Or maybe repeating something. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune, since we have so many retrogrades going on. I know, we love retrogrades. Right? So the Wheel of Fortune could be like going back to where you've been before. Or maybe somebody showing up from the past. Could be a relative or something, right? Or friends from the past, or people from you went to school with. The Six of Cups in the middle is also a card of somebody from the past. The Page of Cups is an invitation or a communication, right? The Hierophant clarifying the Chariot in the beginning. It could be a Taurus who is reaching out to you, but the Hierophant is a card of like tradition. It's also a card of school. So for some of you, perhaps you went to school with somebody. It's also a card of a family. It's a card of religion, spirituality. Things like that. And the answer is going to be yes from what I see. Because at the end we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. And the Eight of Wands is what you're saying yes to. Trip, a travel. So again, somebody could be, you know, trying to go somewhere with you and you'll be like, okay, let's go. Alright? So in some capacity, either this week or maybe the following week or at some point in the future, somebody's going to get on a train, on the plane, in the car and go. Alright, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. For some of you, it's not even an ex. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know what? You could be dealing with any zodiac sign. I gotta be honest with you, Gemini. This spread kind of sort of reminds me of the first spread, the new love spread, right? What you need to know about this is there's some kind of a party or a reunion that will take place this week, and everything revolves around that party or a reunion, right? The Three of Cups in the middle and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Both of those 2 cards could be interpreted as cards of a party or reunion of some sort. All right? So be on the lookout of a party, and I know it's not going to be a problem for you, Gemini. Geminis like to have a good time. Okay? The Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yep, 2 aces. 2 aces. I assume they're coming from just one person. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct energy, very direct conversation. The Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace. Alright, and at the end we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment marriage, or the Four of Wands could be a card of like a family-oriented celebration, like a wedding or an engagement party or housewarming party, something like that. Okay, but at the same time, perhaps that's what you are moving towards with this person from your past. Alright, so if it is an ex, it is a reconciliation. If it's just somebody from your past and you're running into this person at some kind of a party or an event, the 2 of you will give it a shot. Alright, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Gemini. And this is brutal. Brutal. All right. We got the Ten of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, the fight is over, and you're winning. I assume you're winning. Okay, but it's like a victory at any cost. Somebody is getting fired, or somebody is getting is not getting a job, or not getting a promotion, or not getting a contract. I assume you are getting that job or promotion or a contract. Okay, because at the end we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Cups. Right, the Knight of Pentacles is that job, that promotion, that contract coming your way, and the Nine of Cups clarifying it is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment and a wish come true. The Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, when it comes to work, business, and finances, I always interpret it as like a savings account card. So this is you collecting or accepting. Okay, collecting or accepting. The first three cards, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Swords, it's a war zone. It's a war zone, Gemini. That's what it is. It's a war zone. Somebody is losing big with those three cards, right? Somebody is, again, somebody's either not getting a job or a contract or a promotion, or somebody's getting fired. And instead, you are getting that Knight of Pentacles. So, but there is no major arcana cards on the table, by the way. No major arcana cards. So maybe this could be avoided. But I don't see. It's like either go big or go home. That's what I keep hearing. You know, the Five of Swords is a card of like victory at any cost. All right, and the Ten of Swords, somebody is out. Somebody's out. Somebody's done. All right, Gemini. So keep this in mind. All right. Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Gemini, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Knight of Cups. We also have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Three of Swords, and the World on the bottom of the deck. Well, Gemini. All right, so here's what's going on. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are going to be getting together or moving forward together. And it's going to be very unfortunate for the Queen of Cups. Okay? Yeah. It could be like a brand new love reading. Perhaps I'm connecting with yet another group of Geminis. Right? However, remember the first spread. Remember that first spread? We had fire and water in it. But anyway, I think this is simply a separate situation. A separate spread for maybe another group of you. Okay, so I believe the King and the Queen of Swords are either getting together or moving forward together, and the Queen of Cups is going to be out of luck. Okay, so most likely two air signs. You can assign the roles as you wish. It could be either the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, doesn't matter to me. But the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of a betrayal, broken heart. Okay, the World on the bottom of the deck is a card of an ending. Yeah, so a chapter is coming to an end. And the Queen of Swords, by the way, is clarified by the Knight of Cups, which is the most loving and romantic knight out of all four knights. And the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is clarity. Yeah, that's what you're not expecting, Gemini. This is one heck of a reading. One heck of a reading. I love the first spread, you know, and that one was kind of intriguing, and so is this one. The whole reading is interesting, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. Some of you may already know I'm a Gemini myself. So we'll see. We'll see what's up. Anyway, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.